How is everyone doing? Welcome to the show. How was y'all Thanksgiving? We're still waiting on that special guest for this live stream to come. And once he's here, we can get started. And everyone, I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. And this is just one of two live streams that is going to happen tonight. Um, Hang on. This is just one or two live streams that's going to be done tonight. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a I'm gonna go ahead. I'm a live stream. Um, I'm sorry for keeping y'all waiting this long. I was trying to see if the guest was gonna pop up here, but it seems like he's busy doing something else. But yeah, if he comes, the link is in the link is in the chat for him. But yeah, I'm so I apologize for keeping y'all waiting. As I was saying, I'm sorry I had y'all waiting a long time. But yeah, uh, I wanted to come on here today and discuss like three well, I wanted to do this live stream to discuss three topics with you guys. The first one is and, hold on, you guys. I'm starting to, is the is the thing is starting to act up again. Hold on. Okay, guys. Yeah. I want to discuss also. There is a well, there is an election coming up in Tennessee on Tuesday. Um, and it seems like the races, kind of neck and neck, but we've seen the results of, you know, races, you know, well, I would say we've seen the results of the special elections that happened in this month in November. The Democrats ended up winning. Yeah, and a whole. And here's the thing. Um, I'm hoping that the I'm I'm going to be watching that on Tuesday. I think people are going to be covering that. Um, but yeah, how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Um, my Thanksgiving was good. Um, and yeah. Um, but yeah, I'm thankful for you guys who support the channel over the years, and the new people who may be, watching or will be watching after the live is done. But yeah, I'm thankful for you guys, and next year, um, we going to um, I'm going to interview people and stuff like that. And that's going to be, I think one of them is going to be in May. That will be where the last live stream will be at. Will be Yeah, that's where we'll be at. And yeah, I'm still doing the black femicide stories, and I'm still going to be doing the case stories as well. And then yeah, but those won't happen until next year. Um, I also want to come on here and I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I hope everyone was safe during Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone have a happy Christmas. And also a happy New Year. And that's what I want to say about that. And the second one is I saw a video of of a of a white man that went to a panel about black fatigue. His name is Tom Foolery. Well, his channel name is Tom Foolery. Um, he went over there and talked about and out of everybody, well, there were black people on there, that was putting that was putting facts out there, and you know once again the red pill guys and Hannah Pearl Davis, they like to twist it up so they will make the black community look bad. And there was again Tom Foolery. um he came in and stated some actual facts, and the men who are, again, Hannah Pearl Davis supporters, they interrupted him. They interrupted him a whole lot. Um, and that to me that wasn't right, because again, these red pill um platforms, they like to interrupt people. And yeah, I went to his live stream and I invited him to this one. I guess he's busy today, but hopefully, but if he sees this video, I just want to say, um Tom, you did good over there. You stated facts. And the people on Pearl's channel, they do not want to hear facts, you know, because it hurts their EB little feelings. And and the main thing is that, you know, Donovan Sharp and another Hannah Pearl Davis supporter rounded up interrupting him a whole lot. They legitimately interrupted him. As soon as he gets in to, and I want to ask you something. Is it funny that whenever the black men in the red pill wants to, say something disparaging about black women, somehow it's true? But when it comes to black men, all of a sudden, it's like they always have to come in and defend. I mean, it's like these red pill guys. Ah, the these red pill guys are, they just ah. And I'm gonna say this because it has to be said. But black men who listens to the red pill wants to, say, oh, black women is this and black women are that. But when somebody calls black men out, all of a sudden they get in their feelings. All of a sudden they get in their feelings. They get straight in their itty bitty little feelings. Why? Because they're used to black women, being held accountable. They're not used to black men being held accountable. That's that's the um that's the thing here. And again, it also shows that the women who are against the red pill are actually right. And the two video shorts that I put in the that are that I put out on my channel is shown, well, one of them, it shows a black woman and how, yes, she has self-respect, but the thing of it is that she will not be with a man that has over 50 women. And go listen to that video and you will find out why. And you will see that in that video, that is the stuff that women be saying in real life. The only ones who will want men who are, let's say, that have, over 50 women will be, that have slept with over 50 women will indeed be the gold diggers, the ones that are actual gold diggers, not the ones that are not. But again, but then again, it's like this whole red pill thing has gotten out of hand. It has. And if you was to see in my community wall, you will see that Tom that I have put a I shared a video of Tom Foolery's live stream, and and I want y'all to take your time and look at that live stream and listen how the angry man was acting around him, and listen to how the two black men and on Hannah Pearl Davis's live stream were treating him, because the moment and it's like controversial Shannon and the public offender and others have been saying, the moment you start calling out black men's wrongdoings will be the moment there will be a crash out. And once again, it's leading me to think that as of right now, why should a why should a black woman, a self-respecting woman of any race, really be with a man that has, 50 women? Hey, hang on, you guys. But yeah, what I was saying is this. Um, after After I saw that video, I realized that, man, mm, why would, and now I see why, you know, they, do not, why red pill men do not, want to, take accountability for their actions. And now it's like, I can't. Uh, I can't no more. This red pill stuff is like, it's like all over the place. First, they claim that they are masculine. Then they want to be victims at the same time. And then you have black men who claim to be high value men, but then want to be victims at the same time. I really don't understand this. I really don't. To me, all they're doing is trying to convince others that they are masculine at this point. Because if they were masculine, why the heck did Angry Man go off on tomfoolery the way he did? Why would Donovan Sharp and P and Doug PM, you know, interrupt tomfoolery the way that they did? And at the end of the day, it really, really, really does amaze me. It really it really amazes me. That's all I want to say. It really does amaze me. It really does. Because again, it's like you can't. It's like how how I'm gonna say this. Controversial Shannon was right. He was right. Let's be for real. He was right. He was right the whole time. Because when I saw when I saw what happened between Tom Foolery and the Angry Man, I was like, so this is how masculine men act. Really? Go ahead and talk and go ahead and interrupting someone when they were talking, as what um the Angry Man did to Tom Foolery, which in my opinion is messed up and wrong and everything. Hold on, everyone, I just got a text message from Tom. Hang on, y'all. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, um, what I've seen is just it's just and it's like, yeah. The main thing I have to say is that the red pill has ruined people's minds. It's ruined men's minds to the point of no return. There are men who are speaking out against it, but then it's like it's the to the women out there. If a man is listening to red pill content, avoid him. Avoid avoid men who listens to red pill content, because at the end of the day, they are a walking red flag. And if red pill men are masculine as they say they are, then I shouldn't have seen, again, the angry man go off on tomfoolery the way he did. I shouldn't have seen the two black men on Hannah Pearl Davis's live stream go off on Tom the way that they did. So again, if they again if they oh and the and if you go to the community wall, there is the live stream that Tom was on will be shared in on there. But yeah, but yeah, mm, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to keep stopping. It's getting chilly out here. But yeah, and that's the main thing that I saw. But yeah, and and again, it's like it's like seeing that video makes me wonder: Are well, somehow it makes me wonder, why do black women keep calling black men kings when they wind up going off on a man who is stating who is stating facts about why black women feel the way that they do, you know, and and let me tell y'all, yes, he um Tom is one of the men that have been looking from the outside of the community, and and if you were to look at the live stream, you will see that, you know you would see that Tom was defending black women, you know, all throughout, and you will see that the black men that were coming for him were, legitimately. Right, close the door. Hang on. They were legitimately angry uh, at him because he was standing up for black women, and it's like at the at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you know, it's like it's like it's like they they just want to go ahead and be like, oh, I'm this alpha man and everything, and then the angry man was, you know, berating Tom. He was doing that, and over on Pearl's channel again, the two black men that was on there, they were causing a stir with him as well. And and again, I'm just gonna say what needs to be said. Again, I understand. The black women in the past wanted to uplift black men. But where has that gotten? Where has it gotten anybody? It's gotten black women disrespected, being left, single mothers. It's gotten all that done to them. And I understand that, there were black men who wasn't disrespectful towards um black women. And if that's not you, then let it fly. Because again, things like things like what I saw, you know, on Tom's live stream, that was just messed up. That was messed up and just plain disrespectful. Shoot. And now I see why black women date outside of the race. And I'm seeing TikToks that are showing more and more of that going on. And even on Instagram, I'm seeing it. And that means one or two. See, right now, that means that number one, black women are tired of the disrespect from, black men up there going to go ahead and put every black woman in one category. But when it comes to black men, oh, there has to be a separation and everything. That's a load of BS. If you're going to lump every black woman into one category, then the same thing should be done with black men. I'm sorry, but It is what it is. And this double standard within the community, it has to end. It has to end because not every black women are going around, well, not every black woman is going around, doing the well, they're not going around, twerking in the street. They're not doing that. And and there are black women that are, that are educated and everything else. Black men do not pick them because they want a woman who will be, how we say, s- stupid and dumb, you know. But for the black, hang on, for the black men who are dating and marrying educated women, I salute y'all. Th- this is about the red pill black men. And like I said, what I saw on that live stream, what I saw what Tom Foolery had to go through, that was messed up. It was. And again, in real time, it was just it's just messed up. And the link is in the chat if anybody wants to come up and talk about this. But yeah, um at the end of the day, what Tom went through them on those two live streams, that wasn't right. You have people that were talking over him, i.e., once again, the angry man up there interrupting him. And then, once again, Pearl's live stream, those two black men got mad and angry when Tom was saying, you know, why there are single mothers in the black community. The real reason why there are single mothers within the community, not the black men's reasoning. The real reason. And then they went off on him too, which I have to say that was messed up, you know, and 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 Tom, uh again, as a black man who watched your debate with those people, with them, I salute you. You know, I salute you, sir. But yeah, these red pill men, they're lost in the sauce of well, not in the sauce, but they're just lost in their own delusion, their own delusional mind. And I also want the women on here the women to think about the red pill got popular. That's when the disappearance of black women skyrocketed. That's when the black femicide started skyrocketing, and where that is when missing black girls started to skyrocket. Because little do y'all know, it's not just it's not just men who are insecure and want to you know put their anger towards women that are watching red pill that are watching the red pill. It's actually those who are sex traffickers that are watching, that are also watching, those who do human trafficking that are watching, and those who sell human who sell women for profit. Those people are watching too. And that's the thing that no one is getting. When you have men that are insecure watching, and you have those others that said, yeah, it creates a dynamic that could be that could be hard to stop. That's the thing about it. So yeah, I'm on the side that red pill men are a walking red flag. I'm on that side now. I'm on that side. And for the first time in a long time, I'm like this. Yeah, I'm like this. Um, but yeah, I'll talk about that part later on tonight at 9:30 on the women's panel. But yeah, once again, like I said, if there are people who who are disrespectful, that's just it actually shows why it shows me that the black men within the red pill can't be taken serious. They can't because imagine if a red pill black man was in the wrestling business. He winds up blaming women for his failures and everything. The owner of that wrestling company is not going to see him as a reliable world champion of any sorts, because he can't take accountability for his own actions. You know, and again, like I said, and then I'm seeing I'm seeing women get on one knee to propose to her boyfriend, her significant other. That's what the red pill has done to the black community. I'm sorry to tell y'all this, but that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happens the moment you let the red pill in the black community. That's exactly what happens. You have women proposing to the men they're with. You have men going off on other men that explain facts to them. You have all these things happen. You have all of them happen, and all of and it's like I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. Those black women who are against, black women dating outside the race, y'all can't be talking no more. Because y'all out here proposing to your significant other. That is not how it's supposed to go. It is supposed to go like this. A man is supposed to propose to you, not the other way around. So yeah, as of right now, I do not want to hear black women getting mad about other black women dating out of the race. And will there be successful interracial marriages between black women and another race of man? Yeah, yes. And there is a lot of it. Would there be, you know, would there be unsuccessful ones? Yes. But it's better than what I'm seeing happening. It's better than a woman just bending on one knee and proposing to her significant other. And that's the problem that nobody wants to talk about. That is the immediate problem. And I get if there are black women who are mad that I said this, then then maybe the problem is not what I said tonight. Maybe the problem is you can't handle the bona fide truth. The red pill has turned our community upside down. And for the black women who understands and who gets it, and I salute y'all too. If y'all want to be single, I support that. If you want to date out, I support that too. But listen when I tell y'all, the red pill has messed up the black community so much that it's not even funny no more. It's not. It is what it is. The disappearances of black women went up the moment the red pill came into and came into the the community. Black women, the disrespect for black women got more blunt the moment they came into our community. And 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 I just want I just want y'all to understand, okay? The the whole entire thing, the whole in what is happening to the community is because of the red pill. You have black men listening to it, and all of a sudden, oh, they're a high value man. They're this, and they're that. Hang on. I apologize, y'all. Apologize for the sound. That was a mother and her child. But yeah, um, at at the end of the day, like I said, this is just sad. It really is. Um, yeah, this is really just sad. Um, and the pick me's of the community, they cannot defend what's going on. They cannot defend a woman, you know, bending on one knee and proposing to her significant other. They will try, but at the end of the day, they know that they can't defend that. This is what the red pill has done to the community. I hope y'all understand that, along with the other things that I've mentioned. I hope y'all can understand that. Now, we go into our last and final topic of this live stream. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What I was saying is that as of right now, well, now to the final topic of this live stream. So, where do the educated black women go from here? It's simple. I believe that it's time for black women to finally open up their options. It's time. It really is. Because because uh, there are black men who don't brag about being masculine or being overtly masculine. But again, within the black community, you'll be trying to find a needle in a haystack. And that's what the women you know who are against the red pill have been trying to tell y'all. They have been trying to tell y'all this for the longest. And the main thing of it is that at the at the end of the day, when it comes down to it,
Okay.
It's not. It's. I'm just going to say it's not a good thing. It's not. And yeah, to the black women who said that, who are, who says that older why older women are jealous of men getting with younger women. I'm going to say this, and I need y'all to understand there are young black women missing within the black community. All the older women were trying to tell you is to not trust, older men. But but the thing of it is, the younger women are too darn prideful to even listen to older women when they say, "Do not get with older men." Now, yes, there are older men, there are that don't listen to the red pill. Yes, they're there, you know, but with all of the missing black women happening, the older women are just trying to protect you because number one, they may have experienced sex trafficking. They may have a daughter that hasn't even been found yet, or or they know someone that has been human trafficked, or they know someone that was in a toxic relationship. See, the red pill men are not going to tell you that, but I'm going to tell you that because guess what? I've seen the stories. I've seen the stories. Y'all think I do um the black femicide stories to just get brownie points? No. I do it because I care and I've seen the stories. The I've seen the pain within the mothers of those missing children. And I've seen the pain that friends of the person that went missing go through. So no. Are there older women that are jealous and stuff? And yes, there are, but most of them, they are looking out for your best interests. Because I want the younger women to think about, do I want the younger women to think about this. Do you think that Queen Quiana Jenkins's family thought that they would wake up and hear that their their daughter lost their life right along with her husband? No. Do you think that no well, I'm gonna say it happened, but it happened because of four men that didn't like Miss Jenkins's husband. Think about what happened to Alicia Watts. Yes, she was 39, but a man in his 50s took her life, and then went on ahead and buried her body in a rural area. And by the time the police found her body, it was already decomposing. It was, well, it was in severe decomposing. I just want y'all to understand that. Hey Till, how you doing?
Hey, Al, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you so much for having me. How you doing? It's so nice to talk to you.
I'm doing good.
That's great to hear. Pretty much new to this whole live stream and StreamYard thing. Super nervous, but I wanted to say, if nothing else, just thank you for lifting up your voice to speak up against this evil because it is just that this red pill philosophy and these ideas, they are rooted in pride and hatred, and there are not enough voices, in my opinion. And I think that it goes beyond just my opinion because everyone has an opinion. It's not necessarily right, but there, in my observation, um, there are not enough voices being lifted up to talk against this, especially within the Black community. So thanks for that. I think with the Thanksgiving season, one of the things that I'm thankful for is that. So thank you, Alexander, because what was most grievous in this season, it was one of the things that I came across was there was this preacher that I really respected who made a comment about KS, right? And he said sometimes he watches him for entertainment purposes. And it left a pit in my stomach because I'm like, if that's how you feel, then how do the men in your congregation feel, um, that you're over? Do they feel the same way? Is it just a joke? Are you apathetic? Are you totally aligned with this ideology? Are you going to raise up your voice and speak against it? It was grievous. Um, and so, I mean, I would love your thoughts on it. I've not really had a chance to have a conversation with other people in my immediate community about it who are also believers, because I know you and I share the same faith. But just to hear you talk about how much the red pill has um, infected our community, even down to our faith communities. Like if this thing appeals to a man of the cloth, then it's got to be addressed um, sharply. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then to hear about all of these women who look like me who are losing their life to hate filled, pride filled men who look like them, it's very grievous. So it's a shame that we have to kind of mull through and think through, grieve through all of these things in a time when we should be able to give thanks without all of this unnecessary heartache. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So, if nothing else, Alexander, I just wanted to say hi, and also, thanks a lot for talking, and speaking against this. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I will still keep talking about this, and I would still be, I'm still, like I said, next year I'll be doing the black femicide stories again, and then the case stories again, and then we'll move on from there because this has to be out there. These these conversations has to be out there. And you know, like I said, if
Facts.
yeah, and like I said, if the young women who don't want to listen, you know, and that's the part too, because it's not just women that are in their 30s that are going missing, it's women within their 20s that are going missing as well. And
Mm,
that's the thing. They do not want to hear it, because just like the red pill men, they are prideful.
mm,
That's the problem.
mm. Yeah, man. Yeah, pride and hatred. And I I can't help but think, I mean, even without hard evidence, I won't even say hard evidence, without looking at the stats and numbers and charts and graphs, can't help but think that there's a correlation between how much this propaganda is being pushed and how many more black women are losing their lives and experiencing harassment and neglect. There's definitely there's definitely a correlation there. Like I would bet money that there is. And it's sad. It's real sad. But think about even like the men that we come in contact with in our immediate surroundings and circles over the holiday season. I feel like they shouldn't have been able to eat at the same tables that we ate at over these last few days, because you can't honor the women in your family. You're so full of hate and so full of yourself, um, that you have grown so cold to um, the women in your family and in your friend groups and women that you don't even know. You'll sit behind an avatar online and type out heinous messages and agree to them, and it's just it's it's irking to say the least. But Alexander, thank you so much for everything you're doing. I'm rooting for you. Thanks for having me up. I appreciate you.
And it's no problem. If if you want to if you want to say, more, you're free to go ahead and say more, you
I
know.
appreciate that. It's so much that I can say and want to say. It's just my nerves will probably get the best of me. To be honest with you. Um, but yeah, you might expect to see me back if I catch you on another live. And if nothing else, I'll leave a comment for sure.
Well, I'm having a women's panel later on at 9:30.
That's tonight.
Yep.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll probably be probably be asleep. Honest with you. I'll try to stop by. That sounds amazing.
Yep. Yeah, because I agree. We do need to uh, talk more about this, because like I said, there is a white man, he has a channel. His name is Tom Foolery. He went on two panels. One of them, I believe it's called Wake Up Fatty's channel. And it's a channel that's run by a black man who calls himself Fatty. Um, and then I started listening to, to the live stream. I was like, dang, hey, and and then Angry Man, he started flipping out at him.
Mm.
That's the thing about it. He started flipping out on Tom. And Tom is a white man.
Mm.
And Tom was, he was, saying some real stuff that, you know, Angry Man didn't like.
Mm.
That was the problem. And the
Got
Angry Man just kept interrupting him and interrupting him and interrupting him.
mm. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I heard, and I've seen some of this Angry Man's videos. I haven't heard of the other two influencers. I will check them out. As you see, I think you suggested it a little earlier when you were speaking, because I've been listening in on tonight's live stream. I'm not surprised that Angry Man kept interrupting him, because they don't want to be challenged. They would rather stay in their stinking and their hatred. Um, and if that means that they have to bark at an opposing voice to try to suppress the truth, that's what they're going to do. Um, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. You said there's a link in your community tab, right, with that full clip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna check. I'll
Yeah.
check that out. I'll probably check that out. If not tonight, in the coming day or so, I'll check it out. And it's a shame, because
Yeah.
all of this kind of content is, I mean, we can watch it at nauseum because it gets the views. I mean, I can't help but think how much platforms I have, like, the blame has to be somewhere. They have to be making a profit somehow, because this kind of rage bait and hate bait, it gets views and it makes them revenue, and it's allowed. And even that um is outrageous. Like, our outrage is warranted, because real lives, real BLOOD, is being spilt over the things that are coming out of these hateful men's mouths. Um, and it's like, why is it that it's allowed on these platforms? Why? Why is it not regulated? I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. It's because it's like, um, people will argue for freedom of speech, but this isn't just a matter of freedom of speech. This is, in cases like what you cover, a matter of life and death. These women's lives have been at stake because of people who have listened to this kind of propaganda, and it's grievous. It's grievous. It's grievous, man. I'm tired. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and like I said, you have pick me's out there who, say that, you know, hmm, the white man is this and that,
Mm,
but Tom, he wasn't one of those white men. He wasn't he wasn't one of those white men.
right.
He was a genuine white man
Got you.
that
Yeah.
that wanted, to give give his opinion, and
Mm,
for him to just it- be berated the way he was. That was just uncalled for. That really
mm,
was uncalled for.
mm. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. I'm gonna check out the clip that you was talking about for sure. I'm gonna check it out.
Yes, and if you want to, you can support you, and you can, support, his channel. He goes around having debates with people, or people invite him and everything. But yeah, um, but yeah, this is this is, at the end of the day, like I said before, I'll say again, this is insane. Black women losing their lives.
Yeah.
And it's like it, and here's the thing, you will have the black community covering it up as well.
Mm.
And it's sad to say it, but it has to be said.
Mm. Mm. That is so sad.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Um, how you doing, Jacqueline? And happy Thanksgiving to you too. And yeah, at the and like I said, at the end of the day, this needs to be talked about. And like I said, I know there are older men, that have good intentions, but there are older men who have bad intentions as well. And that's something that the young women, you know, do not understand. Or maybe they do. They just want to ignore their intuition, you know. But yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Oh, Teal dropped off. Um, Teal, the link is still in the chat if you want to come up, and if you want to come back up, and if anyone else wants to come up and you know talk about the subject that I was saying, and then you're free to do so. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, this is one of the the red pill has totally effed up the community. It really has. Because like I said again, you have I'm starting to see black women, get on one knee and propose to their significant other. That right there is a problem at the ends of itself. It is. It is, whether people want to admit it or not. And that's the thing about it. You know, and like I said, that is the that is the problem. And like I said, controversial Shannon told the truth about what's going on. He told the truth. Thanks for having me up, Alexander. It was no problem. It was no problem at all. But yeah, at the at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, we go there's gotta be a discussion. There's gotta be a real serious discussion about this. And yeah, like I said already, it's time for black it's it's time for black women to think for themselves. Because I'm gonna say this because it has to be said. It's getting out of hand. It really is. It really is getting out of hand. And there's no way around this. No way around it. Big time. But yeah, it seems that Tom is not coming today. But yeah, I think yeah, but yeah, I want to thank everyone who came today. Um, make sure to like, comment, and share this live stream with family members that that you may want to go ahead and let them hear this, because again this needs to be out there in the open. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this live stream. And again, like I said, I will see y'all later. I will see y'all later on tonight. Love, peace, and happiness. And until 9:30, peace, and have a good rest of your afternoon. I will see y'all on I will see y'all